welcome back everybody, back to the Madden Sim. Today we have Rivals Week. At first I didn't realize it, but then I did. Got Lions, Vikings, big rivals. We got the Battle of Dallas, big rivals. You got Eli Manning versus Peyton Manning's team. You got Buffalo, Miami, Cleveland, Cincinnati, Saints, Cardinals, Chiefs, Broncos, Raiders, Pats. This is Rivals Week. And without any further ado, I am ready to hop straight on into it. We got some primetime games coming up right after this. Mayo, why are you calling me the poo-poo stinky diaper baby? Echo? We got an echo? Yo, that might be my bad. Let's go and do that. Should, if it's not good, let me know. Yeah. We got Bills, Dolphins literally up straight first. And I'm finally eating supper. Good, I did my job correctly then. Alright. So we got 7-7 Kirkpatrick versus McCarthy. And McCarthy's struggling this game. Yeah, McCarthy done. Gosh dang, Kirkpatrick undefeated as a starter. Oh my goodness. Both quarterbacks played great football. That one pick though, and the fact that the Dolphins don't have a run game. 'Tis wild. Starlord, I'm good. How are you? As Dolphins are last in the division. Unfortunate. Now we got the 4-0 Eagles versus the 3-1 Steelers. Steelers dropped a game last week to the Bengals. I don't know. They traded away TJ Watt. Was he the glue that held it together? Tony Pollard is not the third best running back. I'm sorry. I think TJ Watt was the guy holding it all together. 35 in the first half, and they might have even benched Lamar. Quinn with 2 picks. Trevon Diggs and Roquan Smith. This Eagles team is a monster. So the Steelers are flukes. Can we prove that the Lions are flukes as well? Yes, Mayo, but Raheem is not the running back for the Dolphins. that's where your logic goes wrong, because they have Tony Pollard. And Justin Jefferson is close to becoming our second true 99. And we thought Justin Jefferson was going to fall out of the league. I don't think Tony Pollard is that fast. He's definitely not a good running back in this, I can tell you that much. It's plus 3 years, and yeah, it's awful. Oh, here we got a close one. Here in Minnesota, it's Kyler Murray. Got an 8-yard rush. And they are in field goal range, but looking for a touchdown to take the Vikings undefeated away. What a catch by Jamal Williams. Have not been in the red zone today have not scored in the red zone. And here's Murray back. Firing no good. No, I did not. No, he's not. He was here, so I had to delay it a little bit. Kyler Murray gonna sell. You can't fail there. It's just awful. And that's Cam Akers gonna kill you. Caleb Williams continuing to be undefeated. I think about everybody saw that coming. Yep. Star-Lord, everybody's getting food. Alright, the Titans have sucked so far this year. Drew Aller winning Offensive Player of the Year, not really reflecting in his performances. And, well, the Jets have only beat the Chiefs. Which we don't really know how, but they did. And here we go, we got Jets up 7. And Trey Wolf missing needed field goals, but he made them against the Chiefs in the previous week. Down 1. Mac Jones. Bro, Mac Jones cannot audible. Mac over the middle dropped. as a wide receiver gets laid flat. Touchdown would really help the Jets here. Here's the handoff to Damian Martinez. So he only has 80 on the ground. Star-Lord, we're probably going to do Among Us soon. Probably not this week or next week, but after that, because of some other more unwarranted events. Mac Jones gets decked by a Cronarano. And now Wolf with a chance to give a Jets another win. I think he's missed 2 today already. And this one's going to rattle in. No, Jets have won 1 game. That is all. And the Titans have 17 seconds. Not sure. Is Drew Aller a real person? Drew Aller, the maybe real person, will continue to suck. How does he only have 11 completed passes against a trash Jets defense? Both teams looking for their 2nd win on the season. Jitterbug, because the Jets have Mac Jones, and they don't want to run the ball. They are just like the Patriots IRL, and think that Mac Jones is apparently their savior. Here's Drew Aller. He could get him into field goal range, potentially on a PI, and that's going to be out of bounds, leaving one final toss play. Drew has time, not a lot of time, for a wobbly ball, incomplete. Yeah, that Titans O-line needs some help. Yeah, Mayo, not enough, which is good for you. The Titans will lose, and you'll have a chance to win your division. What is up, Cy? I don't know why you want to kiss Cy, but that would be weird. Well, Star-Lord, you're up after this. Breakout quarterback and DB for the Bears. Which, honestly, who could that even be? I don't think the Bears have any elite defensive players that could potentially be getting an upgrade. Because James Bradbury, definitely not. Micah Hyde, maybe. Brisker, maybe. I don't think James Bradbury is going to be getting a dev upgrade at age 38. But that breakout quarterback could be in the realm of possibility for this Bears team. Probably not a dev upgrade, but a few extra XP points might get the Bears a playoff berth, as they are currently down. At least we get to watch one of the more entertaining quarterbacks that we have, Carson Beck. And entertaining is not throwing checkdowns to Travis Etienne. Yes, Atlanta is pretty trash. They are 0-3-1. And Beck somehow completed that. He's the mastermind of somehow fitting it in there, except for he has 3 interceptions today. Cy, that seems like you're bullying. Beck, how did he not throw a pick? Bears to tie and send it to overtime. I think this is Katie York. And he sends it through. No, that is Howie Johnson. My bad. Male, I don't think you're upsetting anybody. Well, Sai, but you have zero reason. And the Falcons will have 8 seconds for quarterback Devin Leary. After Desmond Ritter's absence to go bench for someone else, Devin Leary is going to take a shot, and that is some crazy throw power for a 70 overall rookie. Yeah, Si, you're the only one being hateful here. Sorry, I can't defend you. Yeah, well, Si, that doesn't give you an excuse. It could be a reason. It's not a good one. Well, Si, figure out your brain. Alright, Carson Beck gonna get the ball first, which is probably good because we know the Falcons ain't gonna do crap on offense. Gonna hand it off to Travis. He's gonna pick up a good 15 on the ground. He is eating this Falcons defense, and they are not continuing to run the ball. Only 14 rush attempts for Travis today. Quick throw that to tight end, Cole Kmet bringing up inches. I noticed a lot of the quarterbacks are wearing the number 7. Si, I have heard of ADHD. However, figure it out. You can't go through life claiming that. To do whatever you want to do. Carson to the left side to 83. Gets a completion. I don't know, I'd be worried that Carson Beck might throw a pick to lose the game. Beck throwing to Etienne. Pick up a 4. Can we just take a shot, Beck? We know you have it in you. Beck, there we go. To Cole Kmet. Now Carson with 30 completions. 500 total yards, total offense for the Bears. Never thought we'd ever see that. Beck, deflected by Fred Warner. And to Kmet again. 6-yard pickup and out of bounds. Cole Kmet has been a huge player on this drive. Over 50% of his catches are on this drive. Nobody's playing defense on that man. Starlord, you're playing a team that doesn't have a starting quarterback. You're good. Exactly, Si, which is why you should do that. There's the 2-minute warning. Didn't realize they had those in overtime. Back the throw out of the backfield. Etienne, pickup of 6. Falcons have no answer. Mayo Alley owns the Raiders. And Beck on the scramble, and 17. Go get a job as a McDonald's employee because you just got served. Devin Leary, not a bad game, but Beck outplayed you. Oh, a kicker upgrade. That's exactly what you want to see there. But another win for the Bears. And that Lions game coming up week 7, definitely on the radar for them. I do have a casket match? What's a casket match, bro? Oh, Jack Howell, I think, is the quarterback for the Patriots. But this, if they want to turn their season around, they got to win this game. Mayo, I think it's wrestling, but I'm not sure. Mayo, that might be. But I can tell you right now, the Raiders are putting the Patriots in a casket, up 21-3. Make that 24. Patriots finally get a score. A little bit too late. As 24-10, your final score. Raiders. Get some help from the running game. Dameon Pierce. For some reason, still a backup. Sam Hartman is the quarterback. That's who it is. How many burritos do you guys have? They're multiplying. Those things, I don't know if they're like Taco Bell. They warm them up like a plate pretty well.
They're from Taco Inn.
Well, I know they're from Taco Inn. I don't know if they're made out of the same things Taco Bell does.
I don't think so. Also, what is it? Ones that are like glued to
Bro, they're awful.
I don't know. Always glued.
Like, who? Like, wow, okay, how many, bro? I thought it was just like 3.
Well, we had like 10. There was like a whole box like that deep full of them.
Alright.
What was it, like Monday or Tuesday?
Gosh dang.
Oh, Sunday night.
Alright, well, here we're going to have a complete mercy of the Houston Texans. Cowboys are going to rock their world. Yep, in that sense. Up 21 in the 4th, but the Texans, I guess, are trying to keep it close. They won't. But down only 14. Yeah, it's wrestling. That's what I said. Man, you asked who your rival was. I'd say it's the Colts or the Texans or the Titans. But you don't play them this week. It wasn't a rival week for you. But the Cowboys up to 4 and 1. Their defense is number 2 in the entire league. And we are going to head to Jacksonville. I read that as Undertale, bro. But you beat the Titans last week, who were your rival, and you lead your division. With a chance to win today, you can put that up to a full game lead. You just gotta beat the struggling Packers, which is definitely doable as the Packers are 1-3 on the year. You are 2-2. You're supposed to win this game. You are at home. You have the better quarterback technically, but the Packers going to take a quick 14-0 lead in the first, make that 17-0, make that 17-7 as the Jaguars finally on the board in the second half. There's a safety, but the Jaguars only down a singular score here, and they are down 12. Gotta score quick. They will not, and the Jaguars lose. Colts now under new ownership from DB and Snow. Yep, Cowboys won the Super Bowl. Now we head to the Giants. Also tune in tomorrow around 45 minutes from now for the NFL Draft. Tua up to a 90 overall, finally getting some progression on this team. No, Mayo, you did not lock in. I'm pretty sure you actually locked yourself out. New owner versus owner who can only beat the Cowboys. Or maybe it's just teams that are blue. So we got Anthony Richardson versus Tua. Forget Tua got traded here for Penix. 31-21. That's your game. It's sad I destroyed Penix's career, trading him to a team that would never use him.
You got the lucky shirt.
Now we got Shootout Century. What's the over in this? I'd say probably 70. You got number 2 offense, number 4 offense. But the number 1 defense, we'll see how that stacks up against Mahomes, Christian McCaffrey, and Deebo Samuel and George Kittle. No, not potty break. I needed my lucky shirt. Yeah, Mayo, you watched your team play. Alright, Chiefs, first 7, now 7-7, 14-7. And an interception there for Colby Barnhart. And that is the Chiefs for you. You're going to come back, maybe? No. Yeah, Mahomes is just better. Colby threw 2 picks. And yeah, that... Oh, I thought that was half, bro, that was... Yikes. Half a pick. Yes, Star-Lord, we are. Cooper DeJean and Derrick Henry, at least they're getting upgrades. It was the under. It was jitter. Because Colby threw 2 picks. But at least Colby knows what it's like to lose now, so he can never do it again. We want to do another point differential. I think on this one I'm taking 55. You guys over on the under. Point differential of 55. I'm personally taking the over on 55. 17-14 at the half. And yeah, that's the over. I think. That's 56, yeah. Man. 55 taking the over at 56. Jitterbug, we barely got it, but we did. And that is what matters. What the... Well, we got the Seahawks taking on the Broncos next week. I guess the Seahawks, I thought, were better on offense. Alright, Chargers, Niners. I think we take the over. I know. I think the point scored will be 48.5. And I think I'm actually going to take the under on it. 48.5 under. What's up, Cupcake? 48.5. You taking the over or the under? $7-0 to start the game. And that is going to be 27. Score in the first. Right now we're sitting at 37. And we will see a touchdown. Niners will match it. That's 51. Dang, I took the under on 48.5. And they barely hit the over. Alright, somebody messed up schedule. Who are the Bucks playing? Rams. Gotta go change that in our schedule. Oh boy, the Rams have sucked. I gotta put somebody good on the Rams next year. Alright, I'm taking over at 50. I'm taking over at 47.5. This game is going to be a weird game to predict, but I actually think the Rams could potentially pick up their first win of the season. Hot take. I know. Here we are. Rams put up 10 quick in the first. What did I say? 49.5. Right now we are not on pace. We're at 27. Hey, but I got my Rams pick right. Adrian Slater just played better. And we have another schedule mix-up because Frosty's just bad. Then only 3 more to go. How do I look like a sketch build, bro? Like, how does that work? Alright, the Cardinals. Are they 2-2 now? 3-1. 2-2, breakout defensive line on a dev trade. You got to keep the Saints under, I believe it's 21, which will not be easy for them. The streamer sketch. What is the streamer sketch? I don't know who Sketch is. Or what is a sketch?
Super famous streamer right now.
Sketch is a super famous streamer. Maybe I am Sketch. Compared.
Madden.
Let me look up who this Sketch dude is. He streams on Twitch. He has a disability. Oh, that guy. I don't know. I looked it up. It said Twitch streamer with disability. And Keontae Clemens wins a 10-8 game. I think we just had scoreagami. Whoopsies. And that is scoreagami. Those safeties, 10-8. I don't know. I don't watch people on YouTube that often. I'm not addicted. Rob, yes, definitely take a 10-8 win on the Saints, because you got to catch the Seahawks. And next we have the Panthers, who are another very unique team. They got better. They added Travis Kelce, but still cannot get it done with Bryce Young. And it's now getting to the time where you start to ask that question. Is Bryce Young actually good? Can they get him to the promised land? Sitting at 1-2-1, need something to go their way after the Ravens just beefed up adding TJ Watt to their already insane defense. Ravens, first on the board. But the Panthers seem to have their mission in mind, as that is 31-17 in the late stages of the fourth. And that is going to be punt to the Ravens. Ravens sitting at 59 yards, 61 yards away from the end zone. There's a pickup to Likely for a pickup of 9. Now we're looking at 52 yards away. And Brock Purdy definitely could get him there over the middle. Should have been picked by both of them. Here's Brock, the throw. Big hit to DK Metcalf. Only 5 catches for him today. Brock over the middle to Bateman. He missed him. And Likely gonna keep the clock a-rolling, bring up 3rd and 7. Big pickup to Bateman that time. And there's 2. I don't know who 13 is. I don't know the wide receivers after they got rid of Tyreek Hill. Brock should have stepped up there on the roll, throwing as he gets hit. Incomplete. Frankie Louvu got there. 3rd and 3. A long 3. Practically for Brock. Gets hit. Incomplete. Oh my goodness, that was a wobbler. Brock Purdy got to pick this one up. And they will to likely, but will have no time. No, that's Fant. But no timeouts as they will lose to the Panthers. In the Sunday night prime time. Alright, Bengals, Browns. I'd love a Bengals win here, honestly. Malik Neighbors getting drafted tomorrow up to an 88 overall. Bengals do have the Browns at home, meaning to give the Browns their first L on the season. But severely outmatched. No, the Bengals are not a super team. He's panicking, trading players he does not need to trade, like Tyreek Hill, which practically carried his offense along with Josh Jacobs. His team does not have a offensive firepower like you need if you're going to beat anyone. Alright, that'll be 13-3 at the half. Bengals, can you get something going? If you're going to try to rival this division, you got to put points up against your division rival. And that'll be a 3-point L. But not too bad. And the Bengals will get a chance against the Steelers next week. There are your final scores. As you guys need to know who's going to the Super Bowl this year. We really hope it's not the Chiefs. But yeah, the Broncos are in the best division by far. Let's go ahead and drop into next week, week 6, where we might have our first bye weeks. I don't know. Yikes. And now we get to look a little bit more at teams to watch out for. Game of the week is Vikings Cowboys, without a shadow of a doubt. The other ones are probably Broncos Seahawks, Raiders Chargers. In just my quick little glance, Brandon Cooks somehow leading the league. We don't know how. Myles Garrett backup leading as well. Let's go take a peek at the standings. AFC only has one undefeated team left, and only one winless team, as the NFC has 2 undefeated teams and one team to still have not won a thing. Maybe consider getting a quarterback. Yeah, Star-Lord, I hope it's not you again, not to be me. Anyways, thank you guys all for watching. We will see you guys in week 6, whenever that does happen to be, because we still don't know.